Okay, here we go, starting off with part 4 of our Forspoken playthrough. So I'll go ahead and check just to make
What
sure,
was I
but
gonna make again?
I'm pretty certain that we don't have a need to really do much with our supplies. Oh, we did find another nugget though. So that's awesome. I can craft another healing draught. In terms of stats, nothing really more for me to add right now, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Goodbye, bed. Love you.
Let's go ahead, get out here and see the map for a second and figure out where some of the next things for us to look at. So these are all sections that we haven't touched yet. We can try and go to these areas, but I don't think
Take
I
the
have the
covers with you as a
abilities yet to
souvenir.
be able to get there.
Blanket cloak? Oh yeah, I like that.
But we'll see. Because I don't even have zip yet, so to be honest, my abilities are pretty limited right now. I can tell you now I won't be able to crawl over that, like fly up to that area. So I mean, I think they've done that of course on purpose, right? And that makes sense because currently we're just not strong enough to be able to take on areas like that.
This'll do it. You're gonna love this!
So of course right now I don't really have a
now.
lot of very strong abilities.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
only
I'm
do
in
so
the
much.
zone.
Let's get to work then, eh?
We'll go ahead and use some surge magic there.
Could have done that with
Alright.
my eyes shut.
We're
Well,
done
glad you
here.
did. Consumables.
I'll try not to consume them all at once.
So again, right now I'm really more interested in traversal magic. So let's see if we can figure out where this spell is. So this is where Shimmy apparently is, which unfortunately does not appear to be anywhere near where we are currently. So we got a while before I guess we get to Shimmy. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We're a little limited in terms of what we can do for sure. So this is our 3D map. As I said, there's certain areas I definitely can't really touch yet. I was having trouble getting to area 2, but I'll see what I can do and see if we can go for that one really quickly. I don't know. I only have leap. Leap doesn't really give me a lot because again, leap is only a first class jumping spell, right? So there's only so much I can do with leap. See, like I can't get any further because I don't have soar, and I don't have enough stamina to do secondary leaps. So let's just see
Well,
what
it's a familiar
happens
vista, if nothing else.
if I head this way.
Hey, familiar works for me.
I suppose
And
that's one
we'll
way of
grab
looking at
some items too. Okay, it looks as if this area is climbable. I can definitely use first level leap to be able to get up here. So that's awesome.
Well, this doesn't
And
look
so
good.
this
it.
monument,
Yes,
for
something
those
seems to
people
have
who are
drawn
not
the break here. But I expect you can clear it away with your powers. Give it a try.
for those people who are not familiar, monuments give you abilities or ability status increases.
That'll do
So
it.
we'll just go ahead and clear this away. You can either hit it off or just do something like that where you blast it off. Okay, cool. So that's defense +5. So we just got a little bit of a boost for our abilities. I see some enemies down
Oh, yes.
there.
Bad guys nearby.
Got it in one.
XP is definitely important, so we're gonna get as much of that as we can. And so again, unlike before, now it's time to actually be good with your moves and stuff. Unfortunately though, her stamina runs out really fast. And enemies can of course close the distance on you if you're not careful.
Agreed.
Also, something that I'm sure you saw there is that they can hit me before I activate Tendril. And that's because Tendril has a wait time. So just remember that Tendril has a very problematic cast time that you have to wait through to be able to do any damage. Also, when you have multiple opponents like this, it may be a good idea to actually leave lock-on out of things, because otherwise you can get, of course, hit while you're trying to fight. So my suggestion, of course, is to let enemies come toward you and then take them out with Tendril right before they step in line. If you can do that, then you should be able to get an attack off and, of course, hit them. So, alright, let's look at our map one more time here. So we have a chest up here at 4. Again, I really doubt we're going to be able to reach that chest, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so that's first part. Who knows? We might be able to do it. Alright, we did it.
You were almost flying there.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, even Cuff decided to congratulate us on that one. Looks like those are break zombies down here, and it looks like some mana, so we'll go ahead and get everything that we can out of this area.
Whoa! These break zombies, they're everywhere. I'm sure they were nice people before, but come on. That's it.
Now let me make sure that these are the only enemies around. Looks like this is the only other one, so that's awesome. Okay, so we're done there. Let's go ahead and get these this mana. Now it's interesting, a lot of people on Reddit were saying that it's hard to find mana. I'ma say right now, I don't believe that. I literally don't. I believe that that's literally just gonna be you going and actually putting in the energy and the time to either level her up and gain mana that way, or of course you go ahead and you actually, you know, do it this way and slowly but surely gain the mana to be able to unlock abilities. But I don't think it's going to be some type of super difficult thing to level out her stuff. So that's Leech. So we have Leech now. I guess we'll get Implant next. So what I'm going to do, even though I know that it would probably make more sense to immediately go after the higher level versions here, the only one I'm probably going to prioritize is Scattershot level 2. And then I'm definitely going to work to get Screen as soon as possible, because Screen is a defensive ability that we will certainly need. The rest of these here, Implant and Prime, are semi-important, but not as important. Tendril is good because it gets your health back when you attack, especially with large groups of enemies. Very important to have. And then the rest of these are kind of optional. Modify and Rarefy are also important. And then, of course, once we start having to deal with stronger enemies, we need Genesis level 2 and 3. But right now, we're only dealing with basic enemies, right? So it's not that big of a deal at the moment. Okay. The other thing is I'm going to be going based on like clearing stuff according to this map. So we can't really go over to this side of the gate, so I'm not going to worry about that. This is approximately where we are right now. And we've already gone to one of the founts, I think, as is. Yeah, if it's like this, then we already cleared it, so there's no point in worrying about that one. There is something over here at number 2. We're going to try and get to 2 right now. So we're taking a slight detour to go in that direction, but we're just gonna see how quickly we can get that done. The fact that I don't have shimmy or rush really is a slowing, like slows us down a little bit, but I mean it is what it is. Also, I am getting tired of having to press circle all the time. So I am going to go ahead and activate that toggle again, so that I don't have to do that as much. That just means I'll have to keep an eye on my stamina though, because we don't really have that much stamina in this
Oh,
instance.
this one. All right.
So with no way to really lock enemies down that much, except for the occasional bind, we'll have to keep an eye on enemy placement and make sure that we take a very good opportunity to take advantage of our abilities and attacks.
Finished in record time.
Okay.
The quality of the opposition did help quite a bit.
So now we have some firewood. So see, apparently that's exactly what firewood does. It allows you to set up camp, restore health, and you can apparently craft items, it looks like, while at the campfire, which is impressive. You can still be attacked by enemies though, which that kind of makes sense too. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pick up this item, and by us taking this path, this actually made it very easy for us to get to section 2 over here.
Not bad, I guess.
Yes.
I'll see if we can clear this. Okay, cool, because we don't have the zip ability yet, so we can't really pull ourselves from spot to spot, but that worked out pretty well. I'm gonna stop for a bit and let our stamina load up and then kind of keep going. The other reason that I wanted to come up here was because I figured there might be stuff like this ether. So again, always keeping a true RPG mindset will help a lot with these kinds of games. So let's go ahead and keep going. I'm going to be scanning every few feet with Cuff just to make sure that we're not missing
You always
anything.
miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself.
Right, keep going. And this is a 100% playthrough, so that does mean that I will be working to completely level up everything on Frey, complete everything on Frey. So if you're looking for a quick playthrough, this is not going to be it, just saying. But if you're looking for something interesting, that I can assure you we will have. Okay, so see, he definitely came in really quickly, closed the distance on me. Let me see.
This'll do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and let him hit this shield shot if he wants. Or I can just use it like that, like a shotgun, and just blast him away. Okay. Nothing else interesting right here. It would be really nice if we could get to 3, but I know that we're probably going to take a detour before we do that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we have to do in the mission log before we get anywhere near this area down here. So we'll just have to slowly but surely work our way across. Let me go ahead and add a few more of these spots to the tag. Alright. Unfortunately, I might as well go ahead and take this one off because of how far away it is. We're definitely not getting there anytime soon unless it's via some form of like a story mission, right? So we'll go ahead and put another marker over here so that we know to head this way as well. So let's go ahead. First, we'll get this ether since we literally see it right in front of us. This will allow me to purchase screen or to learn screen. So we'll go ahead and add this. especially since we don't have the best movement capability right now, screen is going to probably save us in terms of preventing damage when things go horribly, horribly wrong, which I'm sure they probably will quite a bit. Now, let's go ahead and go this way and get a hold of these chests and some of the other stuff that's up here first. Then we'll come back toward the other set of enemies.
Might as well pocket this.
Alright. Oh, okay, these are just break zombies. And this looks like a point of interest. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and attract them. Put disperse down. We'll activate stone screen just in case.
Yep. Let's kick some
Again,
ass.
just in case.
You're mine.
And so the beautiful thing about burst shot is that burst shot
Well, do
does a
something.
pretty good job of attacking enemies in a group. And if you set it up right, you can knock a bunch of enemies down at once. Alright. Nope. That's one. I have enough stamina to do a killer blow on the other one. Killer blows take one thing of stamina, so just remember that so that you don't run out of stamina. Oh, I missed him. There we go. Oh yay, we got a magical power increase
It's not
from
much,
that.
but you never know.
Awesome. So we have this now. And we have some spine stone. Now let's talk about craziness for a second. That is a mutant, which is
I sense a
definitely
hostile
an
presence.
important
Be
one
on
to
your
be
guard.
able to take down if we
Yeah,
can.
stay frosty.
I just don't know if we can beat him yet, because I don't have a lot of abilities. I mean, I think we can. We can probably whittle him down to death, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and save us right here, just in case this does not go as planned. And yeah, let's see what we got. So I don't think you can bind that guy. Yeah, definitely can't bind him.
Nope, not working. Take that.
Ooh. So as we can see, barely anything. My attacks don't even seem to do damage to him really. So that's fun. Gonna activate stone screen so that at least that can help us some. So as you can see, I run out of stamina pretty much instantly trying to fight him.
I'd say we're at the height of our powers right now.
The only thing
Then
that's
we
really
better
lucky
get to kicking
for us is
some
that
ass.
he's not pressuring us too badly. Because he's totally
That's not
resistant to
doing
any
much.
damage that I'm doing.
Here it comes.
And I'm running out of stamina. Because of course she doesn't really have much stamina, see?
Thank you.
So that's going to be rough on us.
Undo. Come on.
Yeah, this one may not go that well. But we're going to give it our best shot. We'll keep on trying.
All right, friend.
Ooh. Yep, so that was a last chance block.
Just about.
Alright, let's use stone screen to be able to get our defense back up. We'll use disperse to try and kind of take some damage off of him.
Yep.
Okay, I have my stamina back, so I'm gonna keep away from him until we get cuffed back. Yeah, this is one where honestly this is way
Try this
probably
for size.
outside of our ability to take him down.
Ready for this?
It's possible, but it'll be one heck of a whittle job. Now see,
don't like the look of this.
I tried to dodge that, but again,
Pretty damn
ran out of
close.
stamina. So I think this may be one that we're just gonna have to go ahead and come back to later. And we'll see how far he'll chase me for. But yeah, I think this is one we'll just have to do later. Alright. So I'll go ahead and
Ooh,
just
that
kind
hits
of
the spot.
nurse wounds a
I
bit.
fancy a little taste myself.
We'll need fire abilities so that we can actually do damage to him. I could try and run in and get the items, but I definitely can't fight him directly. So let's see. The question is whether we deem it worthy to get those items.
Ah, this isn't over.
I'm gonna try it because I'm pretty sure I can get in there fast enough to get to the items if I do it the right way. I just won't be able to fight him directly. Time it right.
Something's there. What shall we do?
Could pretend we didn't notice.
Alright, we got it. That's the first item. Take space. Like a lot of space. We'll go ahead, let her stamina build back up, and then while he's looking at us that direction, we're gonna go back in one more time because I think I scanned one other thing
It's
over
just
there.
up ahead.
We're gonna go ahead and get this item too, and we're out. Alright. So we'll go ahead and go over here next to that treasure chest mark 5, but I do see some mana, so we're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Again, at this point, the most important thing that we can do is grab all the mana that we see and try and level her up as fast as possible, because we're gonna need some of this other magic, otherwise we just will not be strong enough. Okay.
Oh my god, that was insane.
I was able to get up here with no
Just
problem.
Try not to fall.
And I actually agree with Frey on that one. That was nice. So right now, as you can see, Cuff Scan doesn't do what it did in the demo right now because we're not strong enough yet. Where she doesn't have the ability to actually
What's this?
identify what enemy it is. She just knows that enemies are present. So we're gonna go ahead and just toss that in there. There we go.
Got you on your toes now.
I didn't have the right distance. Alright. Okay. There we go.
Ooh, gross.
Alright. Now we'll just go ahead. Oh look. More spine stone. So this region just must be famous for spine stone since that's
Looks like the
pretty
coast
much
is
all
clear.
we're finding.
Let's not get careless.
Now let's go ahead, we'll pull up our map again, and we'll see what else we can grab. So it's clear that there are certain areas that are beyond our control here. I think we'll go ahead and we'll hit these sections, and then we'll come back down. I'm sure as anyone can see by looking at the map, I'm kind of working in a specific order so that way I can get as many items as possible. And we can basically completely cover an area almost. So there's more ether up ahead. We'll go ahead and grab that before going for that number 3 section. I'm gonna switch to scatter shot
Be ready to protect yourself.
so that we can put damage down
will.
really quickly.
Here.
And we
Ready?
will be going to get, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get us a level 3 ability as soon as possible. That's going to take time, of course. So for now, the focus will just be to get level 2. And that level 2 ability will be Scattershot level 2.
Let's pray that they don't try too hard.
Alright. So we have a bit more mana now. Let's see. Oh look, more mana here. So yeah, I don't see how we're gonna have a problem collecting mana. We just have to be willing to look around. It's honestly pretty easy. Okay.
Ready? For my next trick. Yeah.
I'd say now's the time to strike.
We'll go ahead
shit.
and hit them with Burst Shot. If I can manage to hit them.
Good.
Alright.
Gotta
And
keep
this
moving.
one's done.
Time is money.
Yes, and money is completely useless in our here.
Okay.
Almost there.
Roger that.
So we have more break zombies, and I'm not seeing, at least I'm not picking up anything from Cup that makes me think it's worthwhile to waste my time. Oh, never mind. They saw me, so I guess I'm here now. Oh, these are wolves. Okay. Let's get set up. Then try and hit the ones that we can.
Right in the sweet spot. My
Okay.
ace in the hole. All right.
And we're done with those. So the wolves are done. Let's go ahead and go back to what we were doing
One of those monuments
before.
nearby?
I'm trying to find the best spot to get over there. Because again, we only have leap level 1. We have to continuously remember that. We only have leap level 1. I'm going to try and do it from right here.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Made it. So the chest is down this way.
Let's not be ungrateful now.
So we have Shore Violet, that's nice. Let's check our magic. We have 24 mana, that's not enough to do what I need yet. We're going to get Scattershot level 2 as soon as we possibly can. So we'll go ahead and just work our way down. Alright, let's head this way. It looks like we may not be able to get across to that other area, which I mean is fine if that's the case. Alright, let's go ahead and get a bead on everyone. So those are the enemies that we have to deal with. There we go. You can see if you can land an attack behind an enemy, it'll bounce them. And as you can see, it also gives a point bonus. And there we go. Okay, that's a feather. As we can see here, I do not have the ability to get across this right now. I would need the ability to actually traverse higher levels at the moment, so we will not be trying to do that. That is out of reach. So let's go ahead, go back to the map. We will take off the markers for now on this location, since again we can't reach it. And we'll focus on these 3. and then we'll roll down toward our main objectives and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and head this way. Looks like these are just more break zombies. We'll go ahead and use scatter shot level 1 since that's all we have really. We'll go ahead and put ourselves here. There we go. And that actually worked out almost totally as planned. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. Because it kept me from taking damage, and it also managed to knock them both at the same time with an attack.
No monsters here, huh?
Let's go this way for a second.
You really don't know me.
So it looks like that's the only mana piece around. So we'll go ahead and go back this way. I'll let my stamina charge up a bit. Let's go over there. I can see some mana trails. And a chest. Let's just see what's around as well. Looks like we have 3 enemies in question. If they're sleeping like that, they're pretty much almost assuredly break zombies. There we go. That was actually pretty cool. She went from attacking, from opening the chest to the killer blow to also dodge the guy who was coming at me. That was pretty nice. Didn't know you could really do that mid-action.
You're mine.
Alright. So I'll just go ahead, slowly walk around here, pick up everything. Let's see what's on the map. I don't think we'll be able to reach that chest, but we'll look at it and see what we can do. Oh, we might be able to, actually. Just looking at it from over here, we might be able to make it. Alright, let's go to number 2.
Something's there.
Looks like there's some stones out that way as well, so we'll pick those up once we're done with these enemies. Actually, let's pick them up now.
Yeah.
Go.
Think we might need to take a step back.
I couldn't agree more.
I got just the thing. Hell yeah!
There we
You were
go.
watching that, right?
So we're done with
absolutely.
that.
Like a hawk.
And this is an example of what the nightmare break leaves behind. We will not be facing nightmares yet. We're definitely not strong enough, but it will be interesting to see once they start popping up. So let's go ahead and take an opportunity to pick up all of the mana that we see around here.
Ooh, is
We'll
that?
grab this
Look,
bomb
over
flax
there.
as well.
All right. I'm going already.
And it looks like those are some
We're still a
boggarts
ways
too.
off, aren't we?
Those are some
Too
new
far
enemies
now.
over that way. So that's going to be kind of cool as well. Alright. Yeah, those are definitely boggarts. So this is actually a perfect time, I think, to get us up to Scattershot level 2. And then we can try out the new ability on the boggarts.
Right on the money. Ah. Here it comes. All right. Is that really it?
Craving a slightly stiffer challenge?
Maybe a little.
Did you find something?
Yeah, if I do say so myself, Scattershot level 2 does a bit more. Granted, boggarts are an enemy that we're actually strong against, so I mean that kind of has to be taken into account too. But yeah, it does something. So if I wanted to be really, really inquisitive, I could try to climb this, but again, my abilities really aren't in the best shape for it. So I'm not going to put us through that. We're going to let this one go for now, because there's probably a good reason that we don't have the abilities yet. The joys of running out of stamina. So always remember, without stamina, Frey turns back into a normal human. So just keep that in mind if you're going all battle
I
crazy
sense a
and
hostile
whatnot.
presence beyond your guard.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Got it.
I'd strike while the iron was hot if I were you.
Okay.
Don't have to tell me twice.
We're done there. Let's go ahead and get this chest.
Gross. Finders keepers.
Not the most impressive find.
Hey, a freebie's a freebie.
Seems we're free of any immediate
Okay.
danger.
So scratch that
Here's hoping
assessment
it
that I
stays that
made
way.
before. I don't think we can get to that chest over there. I wouldn't risk it. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try for it, and without the ability to zip, I'm gonna fall, and then that'll wind up killing Frey. So we're gonna let that one go. Now this is gonna be some really, really careful traversal. All right, now we should be close enough to the ground that it won't matter and we won't die. All right, let's pick up this mana. See, that's instant death. So yeah, it's a good thing that I did not decide to be adventurous on that one. That would just be a shameful way to die.
Yeah,
We'll go ahead and put some damage down on these guys.
here it comes.
Get out of the
And
way.
again, with Scatter Shot level 2, we can actually put that damage down pretty quickly now. Again, always make sure that you're paying attention to your surroundings. I don't know bind. Yeah, they're immune to bind, so that doesn't really help
Coming at
here.
ya. Got him.
Aw, running away. No.
We got this.
Okay. So we're done there. And wait, we didn't check out 3? Oh, okay. My bad. There's a chest right up there. There we go. So that wild musk can be used later for crafting. So let's keep working our way down. As you can see, the castle wall is going to stop us here anyway, so there's no point in worrying about that. I'm going to go ahead and let our stamina load up a bit.
Getting there.
So since we already know that bind won't work on these guys, there's really no point in me having it active. We'll just go ahead and use disperse. Because of course any damage is good damage,
Ready for
right?
this? I'm ready.
Okay, we're done here. So
We're still a ways off, aren't we?
let's go this way really quickly. Grab the bomb flax. Trying to see if there's any mana. Yes, there is right over here. But it seems that there's nothing else over here mana-wise. We'll grab this. Okay, let's go check out that house. Alright, we got the wolves' attention.
This ought to be good.
That went
So
well.
they can be bound. That's
You
good
bet
to
it
know.
did. That asshole's going nowhere.
Let's set ourselves up where we can actually use the surge ability. And as you can see, that was well played. Okay, let's set him up. Oh, he dodged Tendril.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
There you are.
So with enemies like this, because of how fast they are, it may be a good idea to just activate shield shot if necessary
You're
and wait
starting
them
to mop
out.
up the baddies really rather quickly.
Probably because you're starting to make yourself useful.
So if you're having trouble keeping up with the enemies, then use shield
Might as
shot
well
to
pocket
kind of
this.
hold out and just wait until they hit you. Just be careful that it's not an extremely strong enemy because they will break through shield shot and they will do damage. Alright, so we got some craggrass out of this. Rainstone, cool. Alright, so we're done there.
Hey, what's that over there?
How very peculiar.
We'll go to that section in a second. Let's make sure there's no enemies that are gonna attack me while I'm going for this chest. More craggrass, cool. Alright,
There's
let's
something
go
in
in
there.
here.
I can feel it.
Then let's venture inside and see what it is.
Oh, this is interesting. So this is a labyrinth, it looks like. Okay, so since it's marked as a detour, so it's important to note for things that are marked as detours, that means it's a whole situation in a sense going on. So there's a lot to do in here as you're going through. So it's full of enemies, but you can find extremely powerful equipment, and
Where
you
are
just
we?
have to be
Somewhere
careful.
underground, I think.
So let's start by using Cuff Scan.
Check this out.
Perhaps it was worth coming here after all.
And so this is one of those moments where probably using the scan almost every few feet is going to be beneficial. So that way you know exactly what's down here and you know what's going to pop up as you're trying to, traverse this area. I'm not about to waste stamina yet because I don't know what's going on here. So I'm only going to use a very small amount and go point by point. Okay, so you can touch that to return to the entrance. We will not be returning to the entrance because we are going to Super G this the
Hey,
entire
come
way
at
through
me.
no matter what.
Or are you scared?
Let's show them a thing or
All right.
three.
So let's see
Try
what
this for
we can
size.
do.
Oh, damn! Got you on your toe.
Feeling good.
Better than
So
good.
we're gonna
I
keep an
feel
eye on all of
unstoppable.
the enemies and make sure that we don't get attacked randomly. We're running out of stamina, so we need to wait for that to re-heal. Now that should have honestly missed me, but I guess, as long as it's close, it'll count, right?
Look out!
So let's go ahead and get ourselves in here. We'll use Tendril to get our health back.
That kind of magic requires
Then we'll
more
go
range.
ahead, set
I guessed
ourselves
that
up to
already.
put a little bit more damage down.
Alright!
Alright, we'll dodge him. Judging by the look of the enemies, I guess they're like fabricated enemies.
Heads up!
It's not much, but you never know.
Okay.
Bullseye.
I was waiting for my stamina to refill,
Tired after that little
and there we go.
performance?
Hey, I'm always tired.
All's well then. Wonderful.
So I'm guessing that there's going to be like an
Just thinking I
item
could
in
use
each
something
one
like this.
As long as you use it once, eh?
that's laying in a corner somewhere, I guess, that you can grab. Oh, well, no, these are just healing draughts, so nothing super important. Okay, let's go through the next door. I'm gonna be trying my best to not have us use healing draughts. We'll just use, you know, leech and some of the other stuff if needed. Alright, let's grab all that mana. Looks like there may be some more. Yep, right here. So this is awesome, actually. I mean, that's what, 10 mana already. So the next step, I think, Purge and Implant are nice, but to be honest, having one super OP move would probably be better. And then slowly but surely building out the rest of them. And then of course, eventually big time surge magic, right? Implant and Prime aren't going to do a lot right now. Not until we actually do spell challenges and stuff for them. So honestly, the big thing is just being able to put down as much damage as possible per second. That's going to come from a good scatter shot, a fully loaded scatter shot, and a fully loaded Genesis.
Ugh, here we go.
Such enthusiasm.
Oh man, this is going to be annoying.
Yeah.
So definitely have to make sure that I keep an eye on my stamina. That's like 100% the case.
The advantage is ours.
Eat shit.
You need to be a little more patient.
You done stating the obvious?
Nope. Okay. Now it's just a bear.
Okay. This'll do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Tendril, hit him back a bit, set up Disperse.
Still not enough?
Oh, of course not, honey. That's not gonna be anywhere near enough to take that thing down. We're basically fighting a tank. Okay,
Oh, this one.
I'm about to run out of stamina. Come on, come on. Her stamina regen is so slow at this level.
My ace
Alright.
in the hole. Yeah.
Nope.
Let's go.
Finally.
Ooh, nice find.
Okay. So we managed to survive this one.
You can use that to heal yourself.
Good. Something tells me I'll need it.
At this point, I feel so underpowered. Alright. Let's see what's in this room. Okay. Lots of firewood. I mean, unfortunately, there's really not much to be done there. It's not like I've run through my items or something yet. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's in this next room. I don't even know what the heck that's supposed to
How
be.
about I show you what I can do?
So it looks like we're fighting some type of big-time creature now. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on just figuring out how to fight this guy first. Oh, okay. So the attacks come pretty quickly. Got it.
This should do the trick. Incoming! Right on the money.
Oh, nice. He's vulnerable against my attacks.
Ready?
This is actually winnable. Let's go ahead and put down the spurs. He's definitely trying to avoid letting us give him damage. Oh, okay, that's just a healing draw. Cool.
My ace in the hole.
We'll go ahead and put up a
very
stone
solidly
screen.
constructed. I approve.
Alright.
Nothing's gonna touch me now.
So we have to watch for wherever he puts up kind of like attack stuff. Alright.
There it is. Ah. Woo.
Okay.
Right in the sweet spot.
Alright. Oh, right. Leech doesn't have auto heal right
Ready?
now. So we only do have one method of healing at the moment, and that's normal healing. My bad, people. I totally forgot about that. I'm up here pressing leech like that actually does
We
something.
got this.
Oh. Oh, that takes way too long to use. You're gonna be done here. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. So let's check out the area, make sure we haven't missed anything. I don't know if she can swim yet. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best to make sure that we do not actually fall. Also, let's scope the whole area just in case there's an item or something that we don't really know about. Yep, figured I was gonna run out of magic soon. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna count that as clear. And we'll go ahead and start running back toward this area. Ah man, we even got door kicks. That's funny. I knew we could do that on the in the lodge, but I didn't know that worked for all of the other doors. Whoa. Isn't that fancy?
What is this thing?
Something ancient and apparently broken.
Okay, let's go ahead. First, we'll prioritize making sure that we pick up all the mana that's there. Now let's see what's in the center here. Okay. So it has an inscription.
An ancient demon? Interesting.
Wonder how many years ago that was.
And we've completed the labyrinth. And it looks like we've gotten our first new necklace, the Orison. Okay, which that one has the auto heal effect. So see, here's the beautiful part about Forspoken, right? So we can actually add. You can go and add these effects now if you camp or something like that to each of these to each of your necklaces. So that's another pretty cool thing that you can do. So if I wanted to add that to the current necklace that I have equipped, the PlayStation one here, and I want to go ahead and add that, we'll do that really quickly right now. I believe that's where I can use the camping technique. So I guess let's see how that works. Maybe if I go here, resources. Oh, okay, hold this down to camp. All right.
Whew, let's stop here for a while.
All right, but stay alert.
So we'll go ahead and set up camp right here. And okay, that's trophy. And apparently here we go. See, now it can be added. We can go here, and I'm gonna leave our purple magic part going on, and I'm actually gonna change defense because I don't get hit that much. So we'll give up the 5% defense boost, and we'll go ahead and do auto heal when enemies are defeated. See? And there we go. We've added the effect from the other necklace, which is right there, to this one. So I believe that this way actually you can kind of, if you once you've unlocked everything, you can pretty much take any necklace and make it exactly how you want. Same for the cloak. So you can wear basically whatever you want and make it awesome, which is something that in a lot of games you can't do, right? The beginning stuff has no use in the end. So hopefully that remains the same, that goes true throughout the game. So, oh, let me go ahead and craft one more healing draught. Oh, we can actually increase both our medicine pouch and materials pouch capacity. And I'll go ahead and craft 2 healing draughts. And we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. I'm trying to keep the parts about an hour for ease of watching, so that way it's not too much for people. So we're gonna go ahead and end part 4 here. And yeah, we'll pick it up in the next one. Peace.
Can we get moving, please?
Yeah.
Less of the attitude, young lady.